Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Friday, May 29th, 2020. So we made it through another week. We just have one more week of remote learning left. You guys are doing great. I got 4 friends that sent me pictures of analog clocks. So thank you, Jackson and Sal and Caleb H. and Jaden. You guys found some great analog clocks in your house. I'm very impressed. They were very different looking, and it's fun to find if you have them. They're one of the things that you don't realize you have. I know in our house we have 2, so maybe this week or next week I will show you a peek of those. So it's always fun. So thank you, boys, for doing that. That was great. Now on for today. Today we have a foundations test. I will go over that with you. And then we're going to do telling time on an analog clock to a half an hour. I sent 3 videos yesterday, so you can watch those videos. Those may help you. I'll do a quick mini lesson today as well, and hopefully you'll get it. Sometimes that half an hour is a little tricky. So today for your foundations test, your page should look like this, I think. And I didn't do the back side. Interesting. So for foundation test 11, we only have a front side. Lucky you guys. And then also you have a little story called Jake the Whale, which I would like you to read. And you're going to see how far you can get in a minute and have your mom or dad stop you after that minute. Just put a little line so I know how many words you read in a minute, and then keep going. All right. And just finish the story because it's never fun to just stop after a minute. So go ahead and read up to a minute. Some of you might finish it within the minute. I'm not sure. So what I'd like you to do is just read as much as you can in a minute, put a little line where you got, and then finish the story. All right? So we'll do the foundations test. It looks like you're only going to have a front. 5 sounds, 5 words. Lucky ducks. All right. So the first sound I want you to write, number 1, is going to be Z. Now 2 sounds can say Z. Just write one of them. Number 2, A. Remember how to write the long A. A. Can't just write an A because that's for something else. All right, number 3, K. Now 3 sounds can say K. Pick any of the 3 sounds that say K. Number 4, Ch. Ch. Number 5, Ah. You know, I'm looking at these words and I'm actually going to change them. I am. I'm going to change them. I don't like these words because they're double syllables, and no, we're not going to read those. So these 5 words, I'm going to give you 5 new words. Ready? Number 1, cape. The Superman wore a cape. K-A-P, cape. Number 2, note. I had to write a note. Let's tap it out. N-O-T, note. Number 3, pine. I have lots of pine trees. Pine. P-I-N, pine. Number 4, cube. C-U-B, cube. Maybe you have an ice cube in your drink. Cube. And then number 5, I'm going to do the word kite. Maybe the kite to fly. Let's go ahead and tap out kite. K-I-T, kite. So don't worry about these crazy words down here. Do the 5 that I just told you. All right, so you'll do your your test, which is only one side, because the photocopier forgot to do the back side, so you're lucky. And then you're going to read your Jake the Whale story. See how far you can get in a minute. And then for math today, we're going to go on to telling time to the half an hour. And as I said, I did send home, not home, I guess I sent through email some good little videos. So you're going to go ahead and rip out page 601, 603, and 605. Now, the most important thing when doing half an hours, or better known as half past, because it's half past the clock, is to really look at that hour hands. So if this is 9 o'clock, and that minute hand goes down to the 6, that's 30. When that minute hand's on the 6, it's always 30. Now look at that hour hand. It went between 8 and 9, because it was 8 o'clock. Wait a minute. Sorry, let's try that again. 9 o'clock. I think the clock is, did I go backwards? I might have. All right, so it's 9 o'clock, and then half an hour passes, which is 30 minutes, so it's 9:30. Look at that hour hand. It's between the 9 and the 10. Now, you might be like, I don't know what time is it. Is it 9:30 or 10:30? Look at that hand and always go back down to the hour it just was at. It's not even at 10 yet, so it can't be 10. It's still leaving the 9 area. So now, as it goes on to 10, then your hour hand's on the 10. You see that? So if you want 10:30, like this is 10 o'clock, and you want 10:30, your minute hand's going to go down and around. It's going to stop there at 10:30, and that hour hand's between the 10 and 11. But it's not 11 yet, because so it's still 10:30. Okay? Here's 11 o'clock. Move it down to the 6, which means 30, and it's 11:30. Now this is the tricky one. But 12 o'clock looks, both hands on 12. And that is 12:30. Some people think it's 6 o'clock, but remember that hour hand's your short one, right? And it's in between the 12 and the 1. It's not 1 yet. It's only 12:30. Soon it will be 1. Okay? So watch those videos. Do these papers with your moms and dads. So there's only 4 on one page. Then you're going to try a few on your own. See how you do. And then do the homework page. That will help you. All right? It's always good to have that extra work. And we'll be doing a lot more of this, not a lot more, we'll be doing a little more next week. And then we'll be testing on it. And then you're done, which is kind of crazy. So keep working hard. Once again, if you have an analog clock and you're not someone that sent it to me yet, I'd love to see it. You guys are doing great. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday for weekend news. And then on the Friday next week will be our last real day of school. So we'll have a little end of the year goodbye for everyone on Friday. And next week, we're going to be doing 5 read out louds. I'm not going to do a chapter book because we won't have enough time to finish it, but I'm going to pick my 5 favorite stories from our house here. I saved some of the girls' books from when they were younger that were my favorites. So we'll read those 5 to you next week. All right, guys, have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.